A recent deepfake video of Vice President Kamala Harris on social media has revived the controversial debate around regulating artificial intelligence fakes. When the WBZ-TV team started digging into how serious the AI threat is to our election process, we found there isn't much information out there.
WBZ's Christina Hager set out to do her own research with a deepfake experiment.
I am all in.
I decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
2024 is one of the most topsy-turvy political campaigns in history, just as we navigate all our information in more high-tech ways than ever before.
Voting this Tuesday only enables the Republicans in their quest to elect Donald Trump again.
Remember this? The day before New Hampshire's first-in-the-nation primary. Thousands of potential voters got a robocall. It sounded like President Joe Biden urging Democrats not to vote. But of course, it was not him.
What a bunch of malarkey.
The fork bending?
Yeah. Watch, you can actually make it look like it's twisting as well.
That's what brought the WBZ-TV team to this corner of Manhattan with a street magician who has no fixed address named Paul Carpenter.
Look at that one right there. Don't let me see it.
I've been messaging back and forth with a man who says he created that fake Biden voice, and that brought us here to New York City to meet up with him and hear his story. Do you regret getting mixed up in this?
Yeah, no. There's a part of me that says I'm upset that I got used.
Carpenter doesn't have a home, but he does have a laptop. And in a hotel room, he showed us how he created that Biden fake.
Now what I'm trying to do is just create the audio of you, because that's all I want.
This time, he used a video he found of me online and made it seem like I was reciting the Gettysburg Address.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent
Scary.
He shared screen grabs of phone chats with political consultant Steve Kramer. And this Venmo receipt shows Steve's father, Bruce Kramer, paid Carpenter $150, he says, to create the fake Biden message. Kramer, who faces a $6 million FCC fine and was indicted on 26 charges of voter suppression, bribery, and impersonation, was allegedly working for the Dean Phillips campaign, a long-shot Democrat running against Biden at the time, whose campaign denies having anything to do with the robocall.
So you didn't know he was going to take this, put it in a robocall, and send it out to thousands of
I would have never been
potential voters.
involved. Would have never been involved. I like America too much, my dear.
This is not science fiction, right? This is something that you can do today.
David Bao is an assistant professor of computer science at Northeastern University. He recruited student Rohit Gandhi-Kota to make deep fakes of me at the Eiffel Tower, eating a sandwich. In jail, the U.S. Capitol.
The resolution that you can work with and like the details or like the realistic content generation has just boomed in 1 year.
He made videos of me saying things other people said, like CBS anchor Norah O'Donnell.
Today, President Biden urging lawmakers to avert a looming government shutdown.
President Biden urging lawmakers to avert a looming government shutdown. Thing is, I never really said that. And since the technology is so new, there's really not much research on how often people are tricked by this stuff. We checked with the FBI, the Massachusetts Attorney General, no data, so we set out to gather our own. What do you think?
I think it's real.
You think real?
Yeah.
The I-Team surveyed 50 people in 5 locations in Boston, Cambridge, and Natick.
I don't know.
Showing this video.
We are down several hundred positions across the MBTA.
Something I actually never said, but Governor Maura Healey did.
We are down several hundred positions across the MBTA.
We are down several hundred positions across the MBTA.
Do you think that's the real one or the fake?
If I pinch you right now, I don't know if you were real or fake.
Our results? More than half of people we showed the video to could not spot the fake, but it was almost split down the middle. We also ran a social media poll.
Can you spot the fake?
The I-Team, again, finding half surveyed could tell which was fake, but what about the other half?
What we're really concerned about is people getting misinformation and with that misinformation, making decisions about who they're going to vote for.
Under Massachusetts Senator Barry Feingold's proposed bill, the state would join a growing number drafting new laws to keep up with deep fakes.
That if they are using this technology, they have to disclose and put a disclaimer on it.
It's going to take some adjustment time.
Back at Northeastern, Professor Bao urges skepticism around election messages.
We've had this issue for a while in other types of media. You don't necessarily believe anything that was written down on paper.
Now, he says, don't believe everything you hear.
My job is to make the voice as good as possible.
And the unlikely character behind that infamous deepfake Biden robocall says,
look at that one right there. Don't let me see it.
Don't believe everything you see either.
What was your card?
Queen of Hearts. CBS News now has a special team of forensic journalists called CBS News Confirmed, dedicated specifically to fact-checking questionable videos and reports. And our goal is to share with viewers whatever we find out. For the I-Team, Christina Hager, WBZ News.